This is by far the most offensive, most detrimental myth ever believed about the Monkees. That any four guys, just grabbed off the street, just any four bums, like these four, could have been the Monkees and the project would have been just as successful. You see, it was thought, and still is by some, that talent wasn't necessary. Not with all the money thrown at the project. Yes, the money made it successful. So, any four guys, because of the millions spent on advertising and lunchboxes, any four guys, because the TV show pushed the records up the charts, and the records drove up the ratings of the TV show. And worse, all that hype made bags of money for corporate America. It was the 60s. Corporations were evil. So, the more money they made, the more the hatred grew. Well, here's why the hipsters couldn't be more wrong. To be a Monkee, you had to be able to act well, make people laugh, be camera attractive, be able to play an instrument, or you were barred from auditioning, and be able to sing. That's right. You had to be both an actor and a musical performer. And so after the rejection of over 400 candidates, those who answered the ad and those who auditioned privately, and including the rejection of these four, and these four, these were the four who were chosen. Michael Nesmith, Mickey Dolenz, Peter Tork, and the late, great David Jones. Another requirement? Each had to have a distinctly different personality. Serious. Funny. Sensitive. And adorable. Personalities bigger than life. They created a vibe that resulted in an on-screen chemistry that was pure magic. And that magic helped win the Emmy for Outstanding Comedy. Could any two guys have sung these songs to top 10 glory? Would they have been hits just because they were heard on the series if their vocals weren't unforgettable the way Davy and Mickey's are? The Monkees wrote music for, and all were the musicians on, an entire #1 album led by Mike's stellar songwriting and Peter's multi-instrumental prowess. In the 60s and the 80s, with their showmanship, they played concerts to packed arenas of adoring fans. Davy? He was their Sammy Davis Jr. And today, the Monkees still entertain audiences. From kids, to grandparents, to critical acclaim. So, now and 50 years ago, really? Give me a break. This myth is busted. Time to recognize the multi-talented Michael, Mickey, Peter, and David collectively and individually. They were far, far from being just any four guys.
Hey, hi, it's Karen, the creator of this video. I know these stick figures are kind of silly looking, but you gotta admit, they are an accurate depiction, at the time, of how much they weighed.